Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome to Thet Plays Rimworld Beta 19. It has finally happened. And obviously everything from Beta 18 pretty much is not compatible. I mean, some saves are, but not with the mod list. So, we're gonna have to try out a new colony this time. I am playing the 32-bit version only because the 64-bit version is not yet available on Steam. It's all well and good. I'm not too worried about it. There is a new scenario to choose from, and there are a lot of updates as well. Naked Brutality. Naked, alone, and totally unprepared. Well, you know what? We're going to be naked, but we're not going to be alone, because I want to pull some very special people with me here. So we're going to start with 5, and we're going to start as a tribe. Other than that, I mean, I'm okay with drop pods. Why the heck not? There's a 100% chance to be naked for the player starting characters. So, I think we're going to play with this. They made some changes to the difficulty levels. I'm going to be playing on, I guess, medium for now. There is they've changed the, whatever the other mode was, to commitment mode. I'm going to have to take some umbrage with you here, Mr. Tiny Sylvester. It says commitment mode. The way Rimworld was designed to be played, I'm cool with that. I am, 100%. You're aping Dwarf Fortress. I get it. Yes. What I'm taking umbrage with is the very last line. There's a reason Luke Skywalker didn't quit and reload when his family got killed. Loss of recovery is dramatic. Yes, it is dramatic, as in it's a dramatic storytelling device. And you know what, Tynan? You know why that happened? You know why Luke Skywalker's parents got killed? Because the director wanted it to happen. It happened the way that he wanted it to. Here's the thing. You're not giving me a movie. You're giving me a video game. Yes, you get some directorial things here, but if you're wanting me to be able to tell my story, technically you're making me the director and or the screenwriter, however you want to put it. Movies are complicated business. Just saying, if you wanted me to take on the role of the storyteller, Reload Anytime mode would actually be better for that, because then I can, you know, make sure I'm telling the story that I want. Anyway, I'm doing Reload Anytime mode just in case there are any particular issues that I have to reload because of. But for the most part, you know, people are probably going to die. You know how it is. You know how Rimworld can be. Anyway, you know what? I don't even care. What we're going to do is generate a world. And on this world, we're going to start as a tribe, and we're going to learn all the technology, and we're going to leave on a spaceship. That's the plan. We're playing with no mods right now, and I'm doing that very much on purpose, because I want to experience the new changes brought to the game itself. Dinosaur Expanse. It's ironically no dinosaurs in Beta 19, but anyway, we got Rocky Zadaro, Boiler Mountains. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it's some kind of shrubland. I like the Mink Mountains, but you know what? We're gonna play with some fun here. We're gonna just go ahead and select a random site. Oh, let's go ahead and stop now. Boreal Forest. Oh yeah, that means it's gonna be cold. We got between 20 and 60 days of growing time. Although there is a very good chance of having berries to forage, which is pretty great. Alright, that's gonna be good. Should be fine. Average temperature, 4 degrees Celsius. Pretty close. It ranges from negative 16 in the winter to 25 C in the summer. It should be fun. Factions. Well, we got a couple of neutral ones, 3 hostile ones. One of them is an Outlander Union. A couple are, hey, they have descriptors here. Gentle Tribe, Savage Tribe, Rough Outlander Union, Civil Outlander Union. That's interesting. Can't wait to see how that comes into play. I know they've made a lot of improvements to the social aspects and the faction aspects of the game, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and roll us a couple of characters here, so hold on to your butts for a minute. I'm gonna try to get a good variety of skills. I'm definitely gonna want some plant skill, which is apparently what used to be growing, some intellectual for research. I'm gonna want at least one of those, and of course some decent shooting and or melee and construction. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. You won't even notice. Alright, welcome back. We have our 5. So, I chose my 5 starting characters from patrons from Patreon, so in case you're wondering why these specific 5 are in, well, now you know. A couple of them were in Beta 18, but, you know, they're patrons. Give them a break. For other people who want in, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. You will be put onto a list to see who gets in next. I don't go by any kind of order in the list. I just basically pick out a name that I like, slap it on the person, and that's how we go. If you were on the list for the previous Beta 18 and did not get in, you will be prioritized in Beta 19, though. That's the only priority I'm really giving, basically, other than patrons, of course. If you're on Patreon for a patron of mine, then, you know, you might have a priority, such as these 5. We got Mystic JP over here. She's a 25. She's an abandoned child turned gatherer, but she's also tough. She's extremely hard to kill, takes much less damage than other people from the same blows. That is very interesting as far as traits go. She does not like men. She does like shooting and crafting, though, which is good in my book, I suppose. We have most skills. We actually do have someone with a little bit of passion in construction. I don't know if we have someone with a passion in plants. I think Mystic might actually be our best at plants, and 5 is not great, but it's what we're going to live with. We got Purple Ironheart Elantro, 16, cave child, undergrounder. That's interesting as well. This is new. Never feel cooped up or get cabin fever, no matter how long she stays inside, is not bothered by darkness. If I had an extra trait in this game, it would be undergrounder. Anyway, she also has great memory, which is another new trait. Loses unused skills at half the rate of other people. That's a fantastic trait. Great at mining, good at shooting, good at melee, likes doing them both. Works with medicine, which is good. We have someone who can do that. And also a little bit intellectual. Silvermane in here. Cave child turned warrior. Undergrounder. Again, I like it. Transhumanist. He feels limited by his feeble human body. He often dreams of being enhanced with artificial body parts. How that works, I'm not entirely sure, being like a tribe dude, but whatever. He'll be good. He'll be good for it. He's too smart for his own good, so more likely to have a mental break, but much faster learning. He's going to be doing our building. He's going to be doing some mining. Probably not doing much cooking or crafting. He'll also be a melee fighter. So he's going to be a guard of sorts. Dark Shadow. A.k.a. Dark Shadow Doctor, but I didn't want to throw the doctor in there. He's a cave child, as you can see. Also an underground. I didn't notice how many undergrounders I took. That was totally by coincidence, by the way. Bloodlusted, trigger happy, sucks at combat. So, sorry about those. Not very many passions, but he's also like our most intellectual. He's also a little bit passionate about medicine, so he's probably going to be a doctor who does research, basically. Probably a little bit of cooking as well. He does have a bite scar on his arm, so he's going to have a little bit of pain, but I think he'll get over it. And finally, Victor V. Another underground. Wow, I seriously ended up with 4 undergrounders? I swear that was not on purpose. Anyway, he's also a gourmand, which means he has a lot of extra cooking skill. And by that, I mean his only cooking skill. He's also gets hungry more quickly. And he'll occasionally be overcome with the urge to eat ravenously, even when not hungry. So, he's a potential problem. But that's okay. He's a cave child turned scout. He has a little bit of familiarity with some basic skills. He's also the only one with any passion in social, which is kind of why I'm taking him along. We have no artist, but this you need a freaking artist for. We have one person who's a little passionate in animals, and that is Dark Shadow. Plants, we have nobody passionate in it, but we do have a skill of 5 on Mystic. So that's probably what Mystic's going to be doing at the beginning, is mostly doing plant work. That is my guess. Let's see. Silvermane likes doing construction as well. So that's covered. Mining is covered by actually quite a few people. Melee is covered by at least Silvermane, although a couple others can do it. Shooting is covered by the ladies, basically, Ironheart and Mystic. And those are really all we need to start with, because we're starting with nothing else. Hey, let's see what happens. Let's hit the go button and see what happens here. So, like I said, we're going to go until... We're going to try to go until we build a spaceship and all that stuff. It was supposed to be a minor surgery involving 5 people. Just an hour under anesthetic. Felt totally safe. Now you've woken up inside a drop pod, punched through the atmosphere of a distant rim world. That's one wacky surgery. Aside from the slick of a mysterious goo all over your body, you were totally naked with no preparation, no supplies, no tools. Can you survive? Probably not. Here we are. Oh, jeez. I remember when this game used to run at a decent frame. Okay. So, what do we got? This first thing you always do is you just pause the game and take a look at your surroundings here. We got a couple of buildings, or at least... Oh, wow. This is like throw a door in here. We already got a place to sleep, so shelter's covered. Let's see what our little starting area looks like here. Plenty of elk, so we got meat. And we should have berries around here somewhere. At least I'm hoping. This is probably ancient danger here. This is just a big chunk of steel. I love it. All right. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm not too mad. Hey, there's a wildlife tab now. That's cool. And there's a predator symbol for the creatures who will try to hunt. That's cool as well. Obviously, we have all these. Medical care. What level of care they get. Pretty fun. We have... Oh! Ignore, attack, and flee have new icons now. That's awesome. I'm gonna just leave the policies alone. Not really bothered by those yet. Gonna leave restrictions alone. Working, we might have to do some things with. Obviously, you can hunt. Well, not yet. We don't have guns. We're gonna work on that. We at least need some kind of ranged weapon before we do hunting. I mean, we have some people who can work on handling, but we probably won't be doing any of those orders anytime soon. We have 2 people who can do construction. I need more people than that. In fact, everyone has some construction skill, so everyone's going to work on it. We're going to have some more people working on growing skill, because I'm going to need to put down some plants very, very soon. We got plenty of mining skill, which I definitely appreciate. Let's try to turn on all the passionate skills here while we can. Even doctoring. You can learn how to doctor. Take you some time, but we'll get it done. Couple of people who are cool with cooking as well. We're not going to be able to do that yet, but it's there. Hey, wow. He got a big change. Look at that. Looks much different now. All right, so the big thing is we need berries. And they said there was a 75% chance of berries, but I'm not seeing them. So I think what we're going to start out with... Oh my god, look how few things we have in our Architect tab. Smooth surface is new as well. I like it. I love it. You could even argue that I would like some more of it. So let's chop some wood. We're going to make a basic wooden door. There we go. And this is going to be our first home area. So let's zone up. Alright. In fact, I like this as a home area because it's right next to a vent. In fact, we could cover this up and actually start using this as heat for the winter months. That's a beautiful start, actually. Don't even get it twisted. Alright, before we even undo anything, are there literally any berries around here? Or are we berryless? I was told there was going to be a 75% chance of berry. I feel like I've been lied to. Some of this heal root is actually ready to harvest. And if I've been lied to, that means basically what we're going to have to do is squelch out some squirrels because there's no other form of food. And then obviously we're going to need to plant some, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So this should be interesting. We're obviously not going to start by hunting elk. We're going to probably hunt like turkeys and such, and squirrels. Maybe even a raccoon. Good hunter stealth. What the heck is hunter stealth? Anyway. Research tab, of course, is not going to get used much yet. We know how to sow trees. We know how to brew psychoid. Passive coolers, pemmican, recurve bows, which we're going to need to start making here. Another reason to have wood. There's our world map. This is where we are. We don't have a name yet. We're going to work on that later. Then, of course, our factions tab, which we don't have to worry about. Okay, let's cut down some trees and get some basic things going. We're going to need a crafting spot. We'll just put it over here for now. We're going to get us a bow as soon as possible. The sculptor table looks different, too. Butcher table, fueled stove, research bench. Beautiful. Some furniture, of course. Some bed rolls we have. No beds other than those. So we're going to be sleeping on the floor for the first couple of days, which is, needless to say, unfortunate. Let's see what we can make here at the crafting spot right away. We need to make a recurve bow. 40 wood. Let's make 2 of them, because we got 2 people who can fight in ranged. Anyone else do plant cutting? No, we need everybody working on this. I know some of you are going to go slower at it, but we need everybody working on it. What else we got? Graves. Fun. Might be using those eventually. Sandbags look different now. I actually really like how they look. That's nice. Flooring, of course. You can make flagstone and wooden floors. We can also remove flooring. I don't think we need to do that yet. Hoopstone ring. Oh, boy. We got hoopstone. It's not even freaking... We have a game of Earth. Dude, we can make the best games now. We really have evolved. And, of course, there's campfire and a passive cooler. Anyway, recurve bows are on the make. That's good. Let's get us bridges. Nice, not necessary yet. Okay, slap us up with a door. So we can't make any beds right now. That's a problem. Needless to say. Okay. First bedroom is done. Beautiful. We're going to make a game of hoopstone right here. Give us some things to do. Alright, let's speed things up here a bit. Since we can. Good job botching it right away. I don't care too much about it, though. Deteriorating because of unroofed outdoors. Well, I tell you what. Slap a roof on this guy. And then we're going to throw down a really quick growing zone. What do we got here? We got some stony soil here, which is not good for growing. Let's see. This is lichen-covered soil, which is fine. Got some rich soil down here. We'll probably eventually start throwing some stuff down there. But for now, let's go ahead and make use of this soil here. Throw down a 5x8, and let's do some berries. 5 is our maximum grow skill. But it's also the thing that we can immediately start eating without having to cook it. So I kind of want to get that done first. Okay, there we go. Deteriorating because of outdoors. Is this some kind of joke? Sorry, we're putting down some wood. I'm going to go ahead and actually build doors for this then. There we go. That'll help. Okay, we need beds. I mean, in theory. I guess we're going to make 5 non-beds for now. It's not exceptional, but it'll do. Now, where in the world can we make cloth? I mean, we could get it... I mean, we could grow it, obviously. But I mean, like, something to make the bedrolls out of. That's what I actually meant. Let's deconstruct this as well, see if there's anything in here. There's not. Which means this is a fine little room here to be able to put something like a sculptor's table. Wow, the blueprint is much fancier now. Look at that. Let's actually start with a butcher table. Alright, we'll put a door here as well. There you go. Then it won't be outdoors anymore. Okay. Strawberries are going down. So let's take a look at how we're doing here. Here's a log. Discuss the topic of fate with Silvermane. That's fun. You see what they talked about. That's pretty cool. Word about learning chess. Dude, that's amazing. Social. They're all friends. Right now, at least. Bio. It's all of our information here. Needs. He's frustrated because he has no transhumanist body part. Not happy about being naked and all that stuff either. But he has some initial optimism. Apparently Joy's been renamed to Recreation. I'm not complaining about that. And of course we could always just, you know, remove everything from everybody. But we're not going to do that. Not anytime soon, at least. Alright. We're also going to need like a stockpile. So I'm going to go ahead and put down a temporary stockpile zone over here. Throw a roof on it. Cannot build a roof over a birch tree. Well then... Genius, we're gonna cut down the trees. Gotta watch out for this cougar as well. I missed it. I'm watching you in particular. Alright, doing some more sewing. I appreciate this, I do, but we really do need to get stuff made. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put down another crafting spot here. And say to build us the other recurve bow. Someone should start working on that immediately. So we have another crafter here. Or no one will because we don't have enough wood. Chop down some more wood, please. when you get the chance. Okay, all the planting is done. That's a great start. Everyone's going to be starving here soon. That's the problem. Put a butcher creature forever deal here. Okay. Equip this. Go hunt. No. You don't understand. Hunting, top priority. Can you not shoot through our dudes, though? Cool. Remember, the raccoon has a chance to attack. Let's see, who's good at melee again? Silvermane? You got some melee skill in you. Ironheart, you got some melee skill. Yeah, Vector, you have some melee skill as well. Let's get you up here. You three to move up. You get one more shot. Yep. But you didn't make it. There we go. There's a little bit of food, at least. Now, what I'm really worried about, of course, is this thing here. Because if that gets hungry, we're going to have problems. Alright, we're also going to go ahead and make a campfire as soon as we can. And by as soon as we can, I mean the next day. There's some raw meat for you. It's delicious raccoon meat. Well, at least Dark Shadow got to eat. Nobody else did, but he did. Alright. So it's going to be... Yeah, this is going to start causing actual problems here soon. So we're going to need to start doing something else about our food situation. And by something else, I mean something. I can't believe there were literally no berries to harvest around here. I feel like I've been lied to. Like, straight up bamboozled. Alright, I'm probably going to put a hunting order on one of the elk, too. And by one, I mean a couple. Elks have a chance of attacking, huh? There you go. We knocked down the squirrel. So remains at a major break risk. No surprise there. Let's put down cook simple meals forever. So that once we take care of those, we can actually do something with them. We got a little bit of leather. So things deteriorate because they're outdoors as well as being covered now. That's new and unfortunate. Good to know, but new and unfortunate. So if we can get some more leather, we can start making some actual bedrolls. At least that's what I'm hoping. That said, butchering is getting done. We do have at least a couple of people who work on cooking. There you go, there's our first meal. We're going to go ahead and put another zone on the inside for meals for now. Meals. By the way, Dark Shadow, stop eating all of our goddamn food. Okay? Cougar is hunting Lionheart. Well, first of all, thank you for letting me know. Second of all, everybody freaking fight back. So we might lose Ironheart in the first episode. That'll be fun. Already lost a leg. Cougar Revenge, isn't that a little redundant? I don't have anybody with actual weapons. They did kill the cougar, though. Okay, do we have people working on Doctor? We do. Okay, Dark Shadow should be fine. Ironheart's a problem. Health-wise, I mean. Okay, Mystic, you're hunting a turkey. That's good. I knew that cougar was going to be a problem. That was pretty freaking obvious. That said, we got cougar meat. That's fantastic. Okay, who can butcher? Ironheart and Dark Shadow. Of frickin' course! There we go. And then, of course, they're going to tend to you as well. Cool. Let's see. If we get some herbal medicine, we can put in some peg legs. Let's not put food in here. Okay. Raw food can go in here for now as well. Yeah, let's get that meat inside. If and we can. Yeah, the cougar meat, I mean, obviously someone lost a leg, but I think in the long run, it's going to turn out okay. At least you're not the one who doesn't want to have any problems with soiling your body. Anyway, let's harvest some heal root if we can. Some of this is harvestable. I want it. Alright, the heal root will probably let us do the surgery here. Mystics at a major break risk? Well, don't eat the raw food. Silver means in a sad wander. No surprise there. Alright, let's make our place a little bit homelier. I'm going to put in a table, put in a couple of chairs for it. That way we can at least have a place to eat. Even if it's not a fantastic place. Alright, we have some heal root. We're going to put a peg leg on that right leg and you'll be good to go. Need an actual medical bed for this? Look, just because that makes sense doesn't mean I'm happy with it. Also, we're almost at enough freaking cloth. Almost. Not quite. That said, we did cook some meals. And that is, of course, a good thing. Okay. Having some meals is a great start. Let's do some mining when we can. We could also consider making clothing, but right now all we have is the, this. I mean, we can make... It requires 60 ingredients to make any clothes, so we need to kill a lot more animals to do that. Not quite there yet. Also, we need to get this research bench up soon. I think it's actually really lucky that we have this rich soil right here. That's gonna help a bit. We have a dead elk. Needless to say, that's fantastic. Well, warg being here is far less than fantastic. Is also part of the reason why we need a second... We're going to need a second recurve bow at ASAP. Well, I mean, you're doing great on the hunting part. We just need to get a little bit more cloth going. Panthera fur, huh? That's what you're going to call it? Light leather? I assume that just means it's a small animal. Bird skin? I mean, they come up with niftier names for all these, I guess. Alright. Herbal medicine looks a little bit different now, too. Not sure what I'm thinking of it, but it looks a little different. What is down here? We got a lynx, we got some ibex toes. We'll hunt those as well. Alright, it's the 1st of April, May, so we got all year, thankfully, to sort out our food situation. And we do have plenty of people to sort it out with, too. Although that is a double-edged sword, because having more people means that we have more mouths to feed. You know how it is. We're eventually going to probably surround this with walls. We should end up roofing this stuff eventually, too, but for now, I'm not incredibly worried about it. Alright, we don't have... Well, we do have the wood. We just aren't building this stuff yet. I'm not too worried about it. It's nighttime. People are sleeping. Everyone except freaking Silvermane. We also have a lot of regular food now, so... If we can get the table and chairs built, we should be doing fine. Alright, can you, like, stop for a minute? Maybe? Please? Vector, are you the one with, No. Who's the one with the least amount of actual skills? I mean, I think it is Vector. Yeah. I kind of want you to do some cleaning for a while, so can you do that at a priority 2? Let's clean up this mess. That is our home. We're going to need defenses soon because pirate raids are going to start. I mean, cool. I guess we should... Well, actually, we do have an order to dig out some steel, so that's technically all we need. Silvermane could maybe just stop wandering around like a dip. We might be a little better off. Cool. House is all clean. Oh, no. We've been automatically making home area, haven't we? Oh, no. Please. Stop automatically making home area. All right. While this stuff is all ours, for now, this is all that's technically our home area. Everything outside of this, don't worry about cleaning. Dude, Silvermane being in a funk is actually hurting us a lot. Because they got nobody doing the freaking mining. Okay, or construction, basically. Okay, we finally have a place to sit down and eat. This is good for mood. This is actually huge on mood. With the campfire being done, that's going to work out as well. We don't have the veggies to make pemmican yet, but as soon as we can, I'd like to start making it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put a make pemmican order forever above the make simple meal order. That way, when we can, we will. Dark Shadow's getting to work on some mining, which is good. We can use that steel. And let's throw down some more hunting orders. Well, actually, we got a couple of animals down here that have been hunted, so hoping those will get taken and butchered soon. Silvermane at a major break risk. Well, his Catharsis is going to help him out a lot. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay. We now have 108 plain leather. So, can I make bedrolls out of that? Yes. Okay. Let's make some actual beds. We'll start with Dark Shadow and Ironheart, I guess because we can. They don't have to be good, they just have to exist. Better than sleeping on the nothing. So. Alright, 2 beds down. Hunt down some more. Well, wait. What's getting butchered right now? And what does it give us? The elk? Gives us plain leather. Okay, good. Apparently there's a visitor who has stuff to trade. From the Purple Zebra Mencom. Hello, Masku. I hope you have clothing to trade. We'd like some. You do not have clothing. You do have a recurve bow, though. If you'd be willing to sell that to us, I'd be happy. Alright. We have enough for at least one more bed now. Ha! One away from being able to build 2 more. Anyway. Mystic, can we have you, maybe build yourself an extra bed? Beautiful. Alright. Many of us have beds. Not all of us yet, but many of us do. So, is Dark Shadow just not skilled enough to, Yeah, you need 3 skill to install a peg leg. And of course, the only person with that is Ironheart. So, Dark Shadow's going to need to get some practice in. Let's see. I mean, the only thing we have to sell is the herbal medicine. Offer gifts to them? Show everything they want to buy. Well, that's cool. Unfortunately, their no-buy list is a little bigger right now. Okay, we have some steel. So we can make some sandbags. So I think that's a good way to start here. They're probably going to be coming toward this area. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have the sandbags protecting this. Or stockpile a bit. Just going to do something basic for now, because that'll fit 5 people. I really like how the new blueprints look. The meat looks good, too. Or at least I'm not complaining about it. Let's actually increase the size of this zone here. Just so that we can fit the meals inside. And the meat. Wow, we got a lot of meat now. Feels like a lot of meat. Might not actually be, but certainly feels like it. Alright, well, for our first couple of nights, I don't know if we've been doing too badly here. We did lose a leg on Ironheart, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Also, initial food poisoning. That's fun. Major food poisoning? Don't tell me food poisoning is a disease you can actually die from now, because if it is, I'm gonna be a little upset. But anyway, we're figuring it out. Our guys are moderately okay. As early on as we are. And soon everyone's going to have a bed. Once everyone has a bed, we can concentrate on looking into better defenses. Once we have everybody armed, we can then go ahead and look into the next step, which is hopefully going to be, you know, research. But all that's going to start in the next... Oh, I got to make another one of these. All that's going to start... That's why it hasn't been getting made. In the next couple of episodes of Thet Plays Rimworld Beta 18. If you enjoyed this one... Beta 19, excuse me. Wow. This hasn't sunk in yet. If you enjoyed this first episode of Thet Plays Rimworld Beta 19, make sure to let me know by giving a comment and liking it if you haven't already. And make sure to subscribe for more, because it ain't over. It's just started. Even though we're unhappy about a lot of things, but that's okay. We're gonna overcome. Don't you get it twisted. Thank you for watching this episode of Thet Plays Rimworld Beta 19. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.